Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hafiz Al-Assad from English Education Department with ID 31802400028. In this presentation, I'd like to talk about avoiding plagiarism using Mendeley. First of all, plagiarism refers to using other people's idea or words without giving proper credit. It can happen either intentionally or unintentionally, especially when students are not familiar with correct academic writing rules. To deal with this issue, one useful tool is Mendeley. Mendeley is a reference management software that helps researchers and students organize their sources, insert citation, and automatically generate reference lists. Because of these features, Mendeley plays an important role in reducing plagiarism in academic writing. Now, let me explain the rationale and the significance of this research. This study was conducted because plagiarism is still a serious academic problem in higher education. Many students commit plagiarism due to limited time, busy academic schedules, or sometimes simply because they do not fully understand how to cite sources properly. In addition, many students struggle with referencing and citation techniques. As a result, Mendeley is considered a practical solution because it helps manage and format citations correctly. The significance of this research is that it helps improve academic honesty, support accurate citation and referencing, and also encourages ethical academic writing among university students. Moving on to the research purpose, the main purpose of this study was to explore why plagiarism occurs and how Mendeley can help avoid plagiarism in academic writing. More specifically, the research aimed to understand students' challenges related to plagiarism, explain the importance of proper citation and referencing, and also show how Mendeley can assist students in avoiding plagiarism when writing academic texts. Next, I will explain how the researcher conducted the study and presented the result. This study used a qualitative research design. The researchers interviewed four Indonesian Mendeley advisors through online interviews and applied the convenient sampling technique. In writing the result, the researcher interpreted the interview data, identified the main themes from the participants' responses, and highlighted the important issues such as the reasons for plagiarism and the role of Mendeley in academic writing. Now, let us look at the key finding of the study. The research found that the most common reasons for plagiarism include time limitation, laziness, and students being busy with academic tasks. The study also showed several important roles of Mendeley in avoiding plagiarism. Mendeley helps confirm facts in academic work, supports and justifies statements, highlights important ideas from sources, and helps students build logical academic arguments using credible references. Based on sorry, Based on the findings, the study concludes that Mendeley is a useful reference management tool that helps avoid plagiarism through proper citation management. Using Mendeley can increase academic honesty and improve the overall quality of students' writing. However, the study also emphasizes that supervisors and universities have an important role in guiding students to use reference management tools correctly. Now, I'd like to explain how this idea can be developed into an academic article for undergraduate students. The article would begin with an introduction that defines plagiarism, explains why students struggle with it, and introduces Mendeley as a possible solution. Next, the literature review would discuss previous studies on plagiarism and highlight the role of Mendeley based on relevant research such as studies by Patak and Toher. The method section could use a case study or a survey involving undergraduate students who use Mendeley. Then the results and discussion would show how Mendeley helps students avoid plagiarism. Finally, the article would end with a conclusion and implication, summarizing the impact and providing recommendation. Finally, I'd like to explain why this article plan is appropriate. This approach connects theory and practice, which is important in academic writing. Mendeley is also widely available and easy to access for undergraduate students. In addition, it addresses a real academic problem with a practical solution. Most importantly, this topic adds new insights by focusing on the specific needs of undergraduate students in avoiding plagiarism. Thank you very much. That's all about the presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.